Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. It's weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on this Monday. We waited till late morning to do our weather in 5 today, just so that we can get this beautiful day here in the Northeast and Mid Atlantic states underway. Temperatures bottomed out this morning in the 30s to near 40. So that set up a really, really good launching pad. And when you look at the satellite loop, it's pretty clear that the skies are pretty rather clear up and down the East Coast. A little bit of cloud cover in northern New England, but pretty much everywhere along the East Coast, from northernmost Florida on up into interior southern New England, is enjoying bright sunshine. Now we have some moisture and the next weather system that is developing, and there is a low that is going to be moving up to our north and bringing a cold front through here on Tuesday. With that front, there will be a few showers, but just want to point out that we don't have any really major issues to deal with this week. We have three weather systems. They pretty much are all on the weak side. The one for the end of the week is the strongest of the bunch, and even there, it's nothing to really get too worked up over. So enjoy the beautiful weather and the sunshine that we have today. And as a result, we're going to see our temperatures climb up quite nicely today. We'll make it up into the 60s to around 70 degrees. These are mid-morning temperatures, so we're already up in the mid-50s as of 10 a.m. If you're watching this later in the day, at least you have the reference point. But temperatures across Long Island, New Jersey, southern New England, the Hudson Valley, and then moving south into southern New Jersey, southeastern and south central Pennsylvania, all sitting in the middle to upper 50s, and even seeing a few low 60s starting to show up in parts of south central PA and into Maryland, in and around Hagerstown. So clearly the temperatures are responding to the warmer air that is coming in on a mostly west to west southwest wind, and that's important for coastal areas. That keeps the sea breeze at bay along the New Jersey shore, perhaps confining it only to the immediate coast. And for Long Island and southern New England, there is going to be a bit of a wind component off the water at some point later today. So that might bring cooler temperatures for south-facing shorelines there and also into southeastern New England. But just inland, you should be into the 60s. And then once you go slightly away from the coast, easily upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Here's the rain area that's developing across the middle and upper Mississippi Valley, extending down into Texas. And we do have a small area of severe weather risk today in eastern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, and southwestern Missouri, and a general area of thunderstorms that runs from there up into the lower Great Lakes. But as far as widespread severe weather activity and seeing anything more than a marginal risk, we're not going to have too much of that to deal with over the next couple of days. Just looking at the risk for Tuesday, and you can see the marginal risk area stays pretty much in the same zone. There's a risk of general thunderstorms that reaches across into the mid-Atlantic states and just to about New York City. Now, whether a thunderstorm forms or not is another issue, but no severe weather. I happen to think that the shower activity tomorrow is going to be on the scattered side. And then for Wednesday, we have a marginal risk of severe weather breaking out again across eastern Oklahoma into the whole state of Arkansas and into northwestern Mississippi. With the absence of an intensifying storm system, it is you're not going to wind up getting risk evaluations that are higher than marginal risk. Here's the 7-day rainfall from Oklahoma eastward across into the Tennessee Valley and the lower Mississippi Valley. You're seeing rainfall amounts of 3 to 5 inches, which is where the frontal boundary is pretty much lying. There's rainfall amounts of up to an inch or so extending up into the Great Lakes with this area of rain coming through today and subsequent systems for later in the week. In the Northeast, down into Northeast Virginia to southern New England, the rainfall amounts actually aren't all that impressive. They're mostly on the order of 1/4 of an inch or less. So let's just real quick run through what's happening this week. We have, of course, the rest of today with no issues. Tomorrow, we're looking at some showers coming in late morning into the afternoon. Much of the activity goes north and west of the coast. We don't see anything severe coming out of this. And again, those rainfall amounts are going to be light. Wednesday will dry out with some sun. Temperatures tomorrow will be in the 60s. Wednesday temperatures will be in the 50s. We'll probably have some sun early and then some clouds later in the day because there's another weak system coming through for Wednesday night into early Thursday. Then that moves away. And then we have a stronger front here for Friday. And with this, there probably will be some showers. And I just want to point out, by the way, that this was the weather system that weather models, some of the weather models back about 4 or 5 days ago, were trying to show a snowstorm here in the mid-Atlantic, along the mid-Atlantic coast, reaching up from northeast Virginia to southern New England. And once again, with the way things have gone all winter, we've seen these weather models put out snowstorms in the long range. But at the end of the day, the weather pattern that we've been in since Christmas time has remained essentially unchanged. So without a change in the weather pattern, it was highly unlikely that anything is going to come out of whatever models are throwing at you. So enjoy the rest of your day today. Take advantage of the 70-degree weather and spend a little bit of time outdoors. Then probably get a few some things blooming over the next day or so. The next few days, chances for showers, but if you really kind of look at the whole picture, much of the time it's probably not going to be raining, and you're going to have some dry periods in there as well. The Joe and Joe weather show coming up for tonight, tentatively scheduled for 7 p.m., although we may move it to a later hour. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll see you later.